You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Okay, now it's not stopped. I don't know what happened.
And before I forget, make sure you're subscribed to the Matrix and Roadshow channel. We got that entertainment content rolling back in over there.
Yeah, YouTube finally remonetized that channel again after they demonetized it a year ago, and now that channel is monetized now. So appreciate everybody coming in, and we got a super chat here from Giants Nation for $4.99. What's up, boys? I got a Hall of Fame question. Do you think Eli Manning, Larry Fitzgerald, and Chad Johnson should get in the Hall of Fame? I believe only one of them should be in the Hall of Fame, and that's Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh my God,
Eli Manning was a mediocre quarterback.
Oh
mediocre.
My God,
Chad Johnson was good, but I don't think he was. I don't think Chad Johnson was a Hall of Famer.
You sent in the one name that I think me and Matrix agree on more than any other name on this channel. Eli Manning. Manning.
See,
Eli
Jeremy
Manning
and Ryan. Jeremy and Ryan keep saying you can't tell the story of the NFL without Eli Manning. The hell you can't. There's been a bunch of mediocre quarterbacks. You can tell the story of the NFL without him, because that first Super Bowl, they were talking about benching him that season because he wasn't good. He wasn't good. His best season was actually that season where they won that second Super Bowl, and he still threw 16 interceptions.
Yeah. Well, look, if you go back and actually bring his stats up, really look at them, really think about how his career went, Eli Manning was a mediocre quarterback that had about, what would you say, Mr. Matrix, 16 outlier games in his entire career?
That's it. And then
16 games.
After he won that second Super Bowl, man, he really was not good.
Look, you can't tell the story of the NFL without talking about Brad Johnson or Trent Dilfer either, and they're not going in the Hall of Fame.
No, they're not.
I mean, I get it. He won two Super Bowls, okay? But that is not the end-all, be-all at all. I understand he beat that Patriots team. I get it. But number one, there was one of the most extraordinarily weird catches ever made in order for him to have won that Super Bowl.
When the Super Bowl was out here in Houston, Eli Manning even admitted it was lucky. But look at his stats. Look at his stats here. And, of course, you have ESPN's QBR over here. Look at that. And ESPN's QBR, 50 is what? Average, right?
Yep.
48.6, 52, 66.9, 71.7, 57, 64, 65. Then it gets really bad. 38, 61, 57, 45, 47, 49, 36. And the interceptions are out of this world. 3 seasons with over 20 picks.
I look, Giants Nation, I knew that was going to be your quarterback. I knew it.
Come on, guys, my T.O. voice.
That's
my quarterback.
Look, rightfully so, Eli should never have to buy another meal in New York City ever again, in that state ever again. I get it. He's one of these guys that to your team is going to be all time, to your team. But from the outside looking in, no. I've
already said it. I think Tony Romo's a better quarterback.
Oh, it's
Phillip
not even
Rivers.
close. It's
Phillip
not
Rivers
even close.
is a better quarterback.
Not even close. Not even close.
It's not even close.
Not even close. Yeah. And by the way, I'm going to brag on myself for a minute. That's when I realized I had a pretty decent knack of judging quarterbacks. Do you want to know who my number one quarterback coming out of that draft was?
Who?
Ben Roethlisberger.
Even though Eli was the number one pick.
That was my number one quarterback that I had coming out of that draft, and it looks like he had a pretty damn good career. And I was like, I think I can do this.
You want to know the reason why I think he actually went number one? The name on the back of his jersey. Oh, that's Peyton's brother. Peyton can do it. He can do it.
Interesting. Should Phil Simms be in the Hall of Fame?
Phil Simms was better than Eli Manning.
I agree. I agree with that.
Phil Simms, I don't believe he's a Hall of Famer, but he was a really good quarterback.
He was. Absolutely.
He was a really good quarterback. He was definitely better than Eli Manning. Played
in a different era, played in that black and blue. I mean, they played a whole different brand of football back then, but Phil Simms was a hell of a quarterback. He was a hell of a tough guy. Phil Simms was tough as nails. By the way, even just a couple of years, Phil Simms is in his 60s. Even a couple of years ago, do you know that dude was still going in the gym benching 100-pound dumbbells in his 60s? 100-pound dumbbells. Yeah. He's a monster. Chris Simms even acknowledges his dad could outlift him like in his late 50s, early 60s. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that is pretty amazing right there. But I even have Phil Simms' stats pulled up here. Now this is from ESPN's, I'm sorry, NFL.com. This is Phil Simms right here. Phil Simms better than Eli Manning, a career 78.5. That's actually pretty good, for the era that he played in. And of course, he won some Super Bowls as well. But QB interception ratio, 199 touchdown passes, 157 picks. He wasn't bad. He was actually pretty good. That was pretty good.
It was a different era. Guys threw interceptions back then.
Yeah. John
Elway
absolutely
did. Yeah.
John Elway threw pits. Dan Marino threw pits. That's just the way it was back then.
Yeah, Brett Favre threw a boatload in the 90s.
Yes. The artist formerly known as Woke Hogan, $5 is a Jets fan. Unfortunately, I'm enjoying the Giants dumpster fire. I want the Cowboys to win it all. If the Giants go Cowboys. I want the Cowboys to win too.
Oh,
I do.
Y'all stop it.
Our friend Ryan, RK Outpost, Eli Manning will be in the Hall of Fame, even if he's not as good as a bunch of other quarterbacks in his era. Now, I'm not debating that he's not going to be in there.
He's going to get.
He shouldn't be in there.
He's going to get in. I'm just saying he shouldn't be in, but he's going to get in.
But he's not getting in on the first ballot.
At this rate, they may put Cooper Manning in because of that last name. Come on. Cooper Manning has more commercials right now than Eli Manning.
Thoughts on Jeff Hostetler? Filled in for Phil Simms, ranking Simms, Hostetler, and Eli Manning. Now, Hostetler had a lot of talent.
Yeah, he did. I would say, if you want to know the truth, honest to God, and I know Eli won 2 Super Bowls, I would have them ranked exactly how he typed that out. I gotta be real. I'm just being blatantly honest here.
Now, Hostetler was more of a journeyman quarterback than these other guys. Eli Manning wasn't a backup, so.
Yeah. And what's up, Ryan? Let me somebody brought up Big Ben stats. Man, I don't think people realize Big Ben's stats are out of control. They are out of control. Big Ben, 64,088 yards, 418 touchdowns. That is insane.
My stipulation for QBs, especially in this era, I kind of throw out the yards because it's kind of hard to compare Ben Roethlisberger's. You're not going to really have a direct comparison of Ben Roethlisberger's yards to Joe Montana. Roethlisberger has like 20,000 more yards because this is a different era.
Well, even if you say, okay, prior to, say, 2012, he still had two 4,000-yard seasons, and he still had he had a 32 TD season back when that was actually a massive deal. 26 TDs. Good God. And then starting when he was 29, my God. As we got more into the passing era, 4,200, 4,900, 4,200.
He had a 5,000.
5,129. Yeah. Now,
he's a damn good quarterback.
They're willing his damn corpse out on the field now for him to throw a football. But man, can you think of any quarterback that has been more affected on the field while he's still playing? Think about his drop off. I mean, those injuries really knocked him down fast.
But that's kind of the way. He didn't have necessarily a Peyton Manning fall off a cliff kind of thing. Like Peyton Manning, that season before Peyton Manning's last season, Peyton Manning was skyrocketing. And then like the last 6-7 games of that season, he diminished. And then the next season, he was done. Completely done.
Matt Ryan is a better quarterback than Eli Manning. It's not even close. It's not even close.
Yeah.
Hell, you put Matt Ryan on that Giants team, they might have won 3 or 4 in a row.
I do believe Matt Ryan is a better quarterback than Eli Manning. And I don't think it's a question.
I don't think he gets enough credit either.
The dysfunction of the Falcons. Now, I do believe that a good quarterback should elevate the team. But you throw Eli Manning on the Falcons? Nah. It ain't happening.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.